Hello everyone, so picking off where we last were, we are now finally in Azys Lla, but unfortunately along the way there, Lady Iceheart came to our rescue, so to speak, and, well, actually literally that, and stopped the Garlean airship from destroying us, and thus sacrificed herself by also becoming Saint Shiva-ish again, or Shiva as it were. And so now we are here in Azys Lla, so without further ado, now that I finally realized that I've been saying it wrong for a while, systematic exploration with Sid here. Sid looks like a man with a plan. First of all, in the interests of efficiency, I suggest we make this place our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop from here. I have no objections. Now that we stand upon Azys Lla, I am struck by the vastness of the isle. We must needs be methodical if we are to find our quarry. Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this used to be an airship landing, and a major one at that. From what I know of Allegan design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked to the isle's operational heart. If we can find such a terminal, we should be able to learn something of the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it. And while I'm at searching for that, as you can see there's one right here, we'll actually speak with Biggs. This place is an engineer's playground. If I had the time, I'd be going over it with a bleeding magnifying glass. Destination marker here, and then there's two more, as you can see on the map. There by Alphinaud, and apparently over there. The Empire borrowed most of the technology from Allegan relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate it. You see Sid here. This terminal has long since ceased to function. Search for another. Deactivated terminal. The terminal is unresponsive. I'm surprised. Oh, there's your Shtola. Where's Wedge? Your Shtola. Alas, I have found naught of use. If I was just quickly looking at this, this would look kind of like a drum set. Or a drum kit, as it were. Well, Estinien is over there. I guess we'll speak with Alphinaud. I wonder where Wedge is. Or maybe that's the point. We'll find out. We'll speak with Alphinaud first. To think that such a massive structure has been floating above our heads for all these millennia, it beggars belief. Well, it's Allegan technology, so yes and no. What ungodly vessels must the Allegans have built to warrant such a vast landing? We will find out. And we see some interesting creature type things, if you can call them that. Estinien. This ominous presence, to whom does it belong? Well, at least you're looking in the right direction for that. I mean, hi. Destination. Machines are beyond my ken. I shall leave it to the others to find this terminal. Of more concern to me are the dragons that I sense nearby. As you can see, by the way, I'm using obviously my samurai, but that is because it's close to level 60, and by the time I... well, not by the time. When I get to level 60, I'll be swapping back to my dragoon, and mentioning which, it is now level 60, and I also have the... Shire gear for this, so you can see I still need to get some of the accessories, so I don't need obviously the earring because I have this, and this is good until level 70, but I have the neck, the bracelet, and I still need one more better ring. But other than that, all of this is Shire gear, which is why I'm going to be doing that. because the average item level is 250, and I believe I need to have a fairly high eye level for some of this end stuff because we are close to the end, and we also have the gear class for that, and I'll just turn that on. You can also raise the visor, or not have the visor raised, and we'll just, unfortunately it doesn't come with a weapon, but that's the gear that you get for the level 60 quest. And as you could see, I also have the warrior one. But enough with the sidetrack there. I will speak to Sid in just a moment. Mentioning. So I do have the 60 paladin, 60 warrior, and I'll show the paladin gear some other time. I have the dragoon, the ninja, scholar, and white mage. So I believe scholar and white mage are still... Yeah, so the scholar right now is currently wearing its gear because that's all I have for it. And the white mage as well. I guess I might as well show part of it. The paladin right now is in the shower gear, which is why I said I'll show it some other time. And technically the summoner, but I realized yesterday when I was working on stuff that I actually forgot to work on this because as you can see I still have the quest to do. Because I'm like, oh yeah, if I have my scholar done, then I have my summoner done too. Whoops. And it's not like I didn't just a few videos ago, or a video ago, talk about how you're working on the same two classes at the same time. Anyway, Sid. Nothing? Darn it. There's just this terminal then, but it doesn't respond to anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Wedge? He was here just a moment ago. Oh, don't tell me he's wandered off. I'm sorry, Celebrian, but could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worry that he's strayed beyond the landing area and made friends with the local sentinels. I guess that's why we couldn't find him. So, as presumed and expected, we actually need to go over here. And yes, this is a floating thing in the sky, but don't worry, you can't actually fall. And we can see the destination marker there. And the snapper rooks all around as I zip around the camera. Apologies. Destination. As I say it out loud again, for whatever reason. Well, there was a thud. Or a trip, as it were. Ow! Wedge, are you alright? I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped, that's all. Full of a Lalafell, what were you thinking? Coming here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing, death by stupidity quite another. I'm sorry, Chief, but I think I found something. What is this? The wreck of a sentinel? This is no wreck, Chief. She's still operational. As he kicks it. See? Blip. Initiating. Performing diagnostics. Blip. Diagnostics complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms of conditions of use. Yes? Thank you. To register as a user, please state your name. I'm Wedge, and that there is Celebrian. Blip. User registration complete. Welcome to Azys Lla, Master Wedge, and Mistress Celebrian. I am guidance node G. Gilly? G. I don't know Roman numerals, guys. I'm pretty sure that's a Roman numeral. I just have to say, Wedge is really cute when he has a smile like that. Then again, potatoes are rather cute to begin with, so there's that. Yes, I'm borrowing the name Potato. Alrighty here. I think everybody's congregating over here. Nope, Y'shtola's over here. Y'shtola. Oops, Y'shtola. No, nothing at all. Okay, you say the same thing. Estinien... Where did Alphinaud go? Also, Fool of a Lalafell. Reminds me of Fool of a Hobbit. Estinien. If I can click. Did you find anything? Sort of. You'll find out soon, I guess. Oh, I was gonna use my trick with the Dragoon, but I'm not a Dragoon right now. I knew that. Where is Alphinaud? Oh, there he is. He moved. Alphinaud, what you got to say, if anything? Alphinaud. This device serves as an aetherate, yet it's not made of crystal. To think that the Garleans could emulate the properties of so fundamental a substance. Well, it kind of looks like crystal to me, sort of. Well, it's similar to another thing, but I won't employ as to what that is. Or imply, not employ. What? Ahem. What am I looking for? I am actually looking for something. But what is it? First of all, that, so I can level up my samurai. And... I'm not sure anymore. Pigs. The Fool of a Lalafell always makes us worry, and he's already gone and named the node. Can you believe it? That's what I was looking for. Not Lalafells, but this. You can see here we still don't have anything, and there's still a missing thing, but that won't be for long. This will be for Azys Lla, which we'll see probably shortly. Blip. Greetings, Mistress Celebrian. Is there something you wish to know? Wedge. I'm sorry, I promise to be more careful from now on. Obviously, it's been named Guidance Node. Sid. This isn't quite what I had in mind, but it might just serve. Wedge, bring the node this way, would you? There's something I'd like to try. Node, I need a status report on the facility. Gilly, you have to do what the chief says. Shiny. Yes, that's it. Good girl. Ah, here we are. Not much of a note. It appears someone recently reactivated Helix, which is this area. Reactivated, you say? By the Archbishop, I'd wager. I dare say he woke the place up when he used the Vanu's key. Are there any other people in the facility? If so, where? Let's see here. On the flagship, that's the Central Island. I'm seeing positive readings within the Chemical Research Facility and the Fractal Continuum. And what have we here? Intruders detected in the Gamma Quadrant? Defense system engaged. Our Imperial friends, I suspect. I hope that they enjoyed the defense system. But what of the Archbishop and his cronies? What might offer an indication? Ah! How about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? Somewhere called Triad Control, inside the research facility. And what manner of place is that? It is, and I quote, a regulation facility of the Whirring Tri-Test subjects, and that's all it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges. I mislike the sound of this, which leads me to believe that it is indeed the place. I'm inclined to agree with Y'shtola. Whatever it is that the Archbishop seeks, it is like to be there. That settles it then. Let's find a way to cross over to the flagship. And with that we get an ether current and a choice of a materia. which I will probably go for that one there, because that would probably be most useful, even though I probably won't be using them. And so if we open up the Aether Currents again, we see Azys Lla, and as you can see, unlike with the other areas, we don't actually have any searching ones, which I actually forgot about. We only have quest-related ones, so we can see we have 4 other quests to do, and you can also see we have some side quests, which I won't pick up. Biggs. A few years back, Wedge decided he wanted a dog, and when he said no, he sulked for a bleeding month. Yep, that sounds like Wedge. Wedge. Gilly's a good girl, isn't she? Isn't she a good girl? Are you concerned? Yes, that is a chocobo. But I want to talk to Y'shtola, not the chocobo. The Warring Triad puts me in the mind of a tale from my childhood. It told of 3 gods locked in perpetual conflict. Estinien. What in the furious name is that thing? Alphinaud. The Warring Triad. I somehow doubt they are amenable to negotiation? I don't know, I can speak. Well, this note turned out to be rather more useful than I expected. Helix terminal. You do not know how to operate this terminal. Good to know. I think there's things that you have to unlock, and quite frankly, I don't think I've even done that on my main character yet. For reasons. Sid. Right, we already talked to you. Guidance node. You can see the next one. Next Aether Current, that is. The Ion's old guidance node is patiently awaiting instructions. Greetings, Mr. Celebrin. Is there something you wish to know? Tell me how to reach the flagship, or tell me how to reach the Chimerical Research Facility. Nothing in particular, Gilly. Tell me how to reach the flagship. Blip. Requesting access to the Chimerical Research Facility. Access granted. Generating route. Blip. Route generated. Commencing guidance to chosen destination. Please be aware that the designated route may take you through restricted sectors, and that the Isle's defense systems may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risk of damage or injury, including death, that may occur en route to your destination. Biggs. First Maggie, and now Gilly. Maybe we should have let him have that dog. Sid. Should you need to return to Ishgard for supplies, you can use that standard to signal for an Ironworks airship just as before. When your business below is done, let our man at the airship landing know. He'll ferry you back here to resume the mission. Wedge. Promise me you'll take good care of Gilly. Don't let any harm come to her. okay, Estinien first. So we are to follow that thing? I shall leave it to you to deal with it. Y'shtola, if I can click on her, there we go. Though we know little of the node, we know still less of the facility at large. Let us see where it leads us. Alphinaud. Can the guidance node be trusted? I know not, but we have few other options. Let us see where it leads us. Celebrin, Y'shtola, Estinien, we 4 shall proceed to the research facility. Sid, the Excelsior is our sole means of escape. Pray remain here and have her ready to depart at a moment's notice. Understood. We will see that she's repaired and ready to fly. If anything happens, just let me know via link pearl. Be on your guard, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere. Sid. Should you need to blah blah blah, I think you're saying the same thing. You are saying the same thing, so I won't bother talking to Biggs as well. Because he's probably saying the same thing. Right, so we have a training node and a sterilization node, so ideally you do want to pick those up right now because they are going to be quests that you need to do stuff along the way anyway. Oh, that reminds me, I also grabbed a new mount from the tombstone things. Unfortunately, it's not the one I actually wanted. I was very confused. I'm like, wait a second, this is the bird. I wanted the dog. So I only have 4 because I also grabbed some triad cards that I didn't have, and I think one of the orchestrion rolls as well. And yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna make my way over there to where we need to go, which includes going this way, I guess. And we can see some interesting things. And I do recommend being a little careful around here because they are a little strong for a level 59, and you can see someone else is here. Right, so we actually want to go this way. Aha, there they are. You can see there's another quest there. Yeah, see, that person's probably level 59. Those are not something to be tangled with. In fact, we shall grab this one over here. And just kind of demonstrate. I guess it's not too bad right now, but I also have my chocobo out. And a samurai does have actually quite a bit of oomph to its damage. Wasn't too bad. Estinien. We have scarce begun, and already it leads us to a dead end. Lla. Mayhap the node has further instructions for us. Alphinaud. If I'm not mistaken, this is some manner of teleportation device. Guidance node. Blip, you are currently within the Alpha Quadrant. First, you must use the nearby matter conduit to travel to the Beta Quadrant. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Conduit activated. You may travel to the Beta Quadrant at your leisure. So, then basically we need to go up here. And interact with the elegant teleporter. And that person just made it to level 60. Kudos to them. See, we're down there, and now we're up here, so that's where we were. A different screen, I didn't speak fast enough. And you can see we're now up here, and down there, I believe, is where we were. I think. Estinien. Are you certain it is wise to trust this orb with our lives? Lla. That node is not what it seems. From amidst the metal, I sense the gaze of a living being. Have care around it. Alphinaud. The matter conduit appears to operate on the same principle as the aetherates. How remarkable that it should still function after all this time. Guidance node. According to my records, this conduit was last serviced approximately 5,014 years, 6 months, 11 days, 7 hours, and 13 minutes ago. That it should function without mishap may be described as a miracle. Well, that's good to know. Spell speed is probably the way to go there. Estinien. Are you guys just saying the same thing? Yep, you are. Guidance node. The guidance node is ready to take you through the Beta Quadrant. Again, another aether current. Blip. Resuming guidance to the chemical research facility. Please follow me. This sector, the Beta Quadrant, is home to laboratories which produce chimerical life forms for both military and household applications. Our facility has been awarded 3-star certification for compliance with ASO 3001. The good behavior of the creatures born here is guaranteed. Please be warned, however, that millennia of neglect may have had an adverse effect on their disposition. For your own safety, please refrain from approaching the creatures. I think I messed up my robot voice. And once again, as you can see, okay, so we were down there, and now we're up here, and we need to head that way. I think we need to go this way. This way, actually. Up there. And we see a Lamia Thelio talk. I didn't actually realize those were those people. And that will make more sense when you get to Stormblood, and that was a bit of a spoiler, but not really. Wait, is it this way? Can I go this way? Oh, I can. I thought that was a wall for a second. It was like, wait, did I go the wrong way? So the nice thing about getting the Aether Currents along the way, and you can see there's chimeras right there, is that... No, we need to keep going this way. Is that... I had a point there. Is that we can fly our way back if necessary. Which is so much faster. So if you're near the drop Chimera mains, this is a good place to farm because it's like the only place to farm it, really. Sort of. You can see some plant life down there, though kind of looks like it went into a radiation pool. Trying to be funny, but not really. Pretty sure I need to go this way. Normally I wouldn't have this stuff in here, but it is a bit of a interesting navigation in this way, and you can see the reptoid here. It's like a reptile thing. And then we have those, which I will avoid. I think I need to go up here, or I might need to go down and go this way. I will find out. It's possible that I can go this way as well. Okay, I didn't want to see you, but I guess since I did, I might as well attack you. I mean, hi? Okay, you can see I'm doing a lot less damage to this one. I think I might have gone the wrong way. We'll see. Let's clear up this map here. Oh, I guess I can go down here and around, I think. I could alternatively hop down somewhere. Did I just come up from over here? I'm not even sure anymore. I'm sort of lost. Okay, well, I am going this way at the very least. I think I can hop down. Because I think I need to get down there somewhere. Let's see, can we hop down here? Pretty sure we can. Maybe not? Oops. What about down here? I'm sure there was a way to drop down here. Maybe that's only if you can fly. So yeah, I'll find my way. And I will point it out once I make it there. So basically went back down around, and I'm pretty sure there's an underground bridgey thing, and then it leads us to that direction. And that reptoid did see us, but I didn't want to fight it, so... we can sneak past this one. We see another node here that requires a... Oh, we can see Alphinaud and the guys there. A tracking node also has a quest. Perfect. Estinien. The orb is beginning to try my patience. You don't have much patience to begin with. I mean, hi? Y'shtola Lla. The elegants did not respect life. Brilliant as they were, I cannot bring myself to respect them. Alphinaud. The area teems with chimerical creatures. Be on your guard. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Blip. Unable to activate matter conduit. Energy shortage detected. Identifying cause identified. Unauthorized siphoning of energy by chimerical creatures. Locations: recombination labs and the biomass incubation complex. Time is short. Let us split up and eliminate the culprits. Celebrian, pray dispatch the creatures at the recombination labs. Recombination labs? The rest of us shall sweep the incubation complex. Take care and return hither when you are done. Guidance note. Energy shortage detected. cause unauthorized siphoning of energy by chimerical creatures, locations, recombination labs, and the biomass incubation complex. It's probably recombination. Anyways, so jumping onto the mount again, and you can see we need to head all the way over there, and I think I just need to traverse my way this way. Which is going by these plant thingies. Corpse flowers, apparently. And we have more reptoids. Ha ha ha, I snuck past it. Think I want to go this way? Well, we'll try this way. Oh, I guess I can't go that way? Yeah, I think I need to go down this way. And in fact, that's probably correct. Then I need to go over this way, down here, and then there's a little path there. The nice thing about clearing up the map like this, it makes it easier to focus on where you are in the actual path route area. Right, I need to turn this way. And we see the recombination labs here. We have a destination marker here. And obviously it's a fight of some sort. And we're also a little over 170-ish experience away, so... right, that was probably for that one. Oh well. That was a waste. We should be able to level up quite quickly. And the next one is over there, and we should have another one over there, apparently. We'll make our way over here and hopefully that I guess it won't. These insect thingies are definitely a lot weaker than that one. Oh, we apparently have a glowing chimera. That's good to know. And yeah, that's definitely why you want to be careful around here. Okay, you're swapping to that, and we will take out this, hopefully. No, we're definitely gonna die. We are definitely gonna die. We'll just run away here. If we only have him, we can contend with him, but not with the Lamia Cyprid thingy too. Okay, I don't want to accidentally spawn another guy. There we go, that one's going back there. We'll take one at a time. Okay, so we're gonna take care of this one first because I have to redo that and I don't want to do the same thing that happened just now. And I also could have used that to heal myself too. Oh well. It's also why I'm gonna be switching to my Dragoon as soon as I can because it'll definitely be stronger with the Shire gear. It will definitely make a huge difference. That was a waste. That threw me off there. Okay, so let's try this one again. The little insect-y type robot thingies are definitely easy to kill, but we'll have to deal with a chimera, which is definitely not as easy to kill. And I'm intentionally not using my skill because I will use it right away with the chimera. There we go. I think it's safe to say you can go back to your regular stance. There we go. So now we need to do that for one more, which was over here, I believe. Yes. And we will kill this one. And do the same with this one. We're actually really close to leveling. In fact, we should probably level once we get the quest done. Well, maybe not. Oops, that was a butchered combination skill there. Okay, destination. I also really like this music in this area. Okay, we'll get rid of you first because you're small fry. And with that, you are dead. It also helps if you use all your skills properly. Perfect. And so now we need to make our way back through here, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, to over there. And just a side note, in case you forget, this is not a cliff that you can't go up. There are the paths along here. I vaguely recall losing my way here when I first did this. So that's in that area right there. The mini-map is also a thing. You can always look there too. Estinien. Machines are not to be trusted, least of all those that can think. Y'shtola. Alphinaud has come far. Master Louis Swak would be proud. Alphinaud. While facing the chimerical creations, I had a moment of inspiration. I feel I have attained a better affinity with arcane entities. Guidance node. Blip. Energy restored to the conduit. Please wait a moment while I activate it. And as before, we can see the teleporters there, and I think that direction? Probably? Also, as you can see, this map is huge, but we'll focus on what we need to focus on. Estinien. You guys are saying the same thing. Guidance node. Conduit activated. You may travel to the Gamma Quadrant at your leisure. Elegant teleporter. And you can see we teleported way from over there to over here. What's this? So the Garleans managed to land. Repairs on their vessel appear to be well underway. I doubt they will leave any time soon, however. Nay, they will remain here long after they have stripped the Isle of all its secrets. Whether or not they mean to linger, their presence here and now is an unwelcome complication. Indeed, let us avoid confrontation unless absolutely needful. And with that, we have yet another one, and this time I'm going to go with direct hit rate. For no apparent reason. Well, kind of a reason. And we can see we have Garlean, a vanguard there, more Garleans over there. And we're also, what, that's 25,000 away? So we'll definitely level up after this quest for sure, or along the way. Close encounters of the sixth kind. Pretty sure that's a VI. The guidance node is ready to take you through the Gamma Quadrant. Warning, intruders detected in force in this quadrant. It is recommended that you avoid confrontation where possible. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risks of damages or injury, including death, that you may sustain in the course of guidance. Please follow me to the next matter conduit. It leads to the Delta Quadrant, where the facility's greatest achievement is located. Probably doesn't actually sound like a robot, though, considering that Y'shtola said she senses sentiments of sorts. So we will try to avoid the Garleans where we can. Which of course means I could have just jumped onto my mount, but you know. And obviously there's the quests here, so we need to head over this direction. So you can see there's kind of the pathway here as I almost run right into one of the Garleans robot things. It's definitely not a tiny ship, to say the least. I mean, look at that. The vanguards aren't exactly small either. I mean, well, I guess you could see with that cutscene with Sid the Excelsior how huge the ship was in comparison to that. So we need to head up over this direction. Or right there, as it were, apparently. We'll speak with Alphinaud first. Alphinaud. The 6th Legion has been the favored of Emperor Varus. It is the iron fist with which he crushes uprisings. Y'shtola. These soldiers bear the sigil of the 6th Legion, ordinarily deployed within Ilzbard. They are certainly a long way from home. Estinien. Wait, something is afoot.
Our objective lies at the heart of the Isle. The 3rd will remain to guard the ship, while the 2nd patrols the perimeter and eliminates any threats. The 1st will come with me to secure the research facility. Let no man doubt the import of our mission. The Allagans found a means to capture icons alive, and their knowledge lies hid upon this isle. If we can but acquire it, we would be able to prevent the beings from returning to plague us, thus ending the cycle of rebirth. I need not remind you that success will raise our Legion high in the Emperor's regard. Yet, by the same token, his radiance does not tolerate failure. That is all. All troops, prepare for deployment!
All I can think of while I'm watching this is stormtroopers. I mean, hi.
So that is their purpose.
To think that the knowledge used to bind no less a being than Bahamut sleeps here.
Imprisoning a primal in such a manner would represent an effective means to halt the cycle of summoning, were it not for the grave and obvious risks.
Indeed. We need but refer to past experience, that of Bahamut's calamitous return, to see why this is not the solution we seek.
Held in duress, a primal will continue to nurse its hatred for mankind. And when it inevitably breaks free, its rage will be beyond quelling.
Whatever folly the Garleans mean to commit, they can wait. We must remain focused on our task.
Yes, of course. It would not be polite to keep the Archbishop waiting.
And with that, we need to head over that direction. And this time I am going to hop up onto my mount for faster travel. And let's not run into the Garleans, please, and thank you. Okay, well, there you go. Level 60, there it is. I wasn't actually expecting that, and you can see I have a quest for that. We'll swap to that, and Dragoon time it is. Oh, mentioning that. So that's my ninja right now. So this is its level 60 gear minus the weapons, which I currently still have as the Ironworks because I don't have the Shire gear weapon yet, unfortunately. That is the next on the to-do list, but I only have 83 poetics right now because I just spent it all on getting more of the accessories for the paladin, or well, the tanks and the Dragoon. I can speak. So we need to head over this way, I think. Unless, of course, there is a wall in the way, which is what I thought, so we actually have to go down and around, apparently. Okay, so I think we need to head this way now. Because, yep, there's a path there, and that just ends over that way. So that'd be the end of it. And so we need to cut in here, go around this, kind of like that. Whilst trying to avoid the Garleans, which is a lot easier said than done. It seems I started to go the wrong direction. See, that's why you look at the map every once in a while. I need to go this way. I started to go down that way. I think we need to... yes, apparently we do, because there's a purple thingy, which means we need to go that way. Guidance node. Isn't wobble. Blip, that you have survived to this point is in defiance of possibility, but it appears the danger is not yet past. Blip, blip. Warning! Intruders approaching! Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Easily done, apparently. Oh boy, is it so much easier to do that as a tank. Pre-Stormblood, or Shadowbringers, where the classes weren't worked on, and so on and so forth. And because I have Shire gear. I didn't originally have Shire gear at this point. Guidance node. Apparently this is a fight of sorts.
That would explain my men's silence. We meet again. And this time, we will not be interrupted. Come! Show me your power, champions of Eorzea!
Come, Icon Slayer, impress me. Okay, well, it won't be a long fight, I think.
I should make it quick.
It's like, leave them to me. Well,
So it comes to this!
Obsidian Archbishop. Like I said, it wouldn't be too hard.
I had heard the tales of your strength, warrior of light, and now that I have experienced it firsthand, Van Baelsar's defeat seems less inexplicable. You are a formidable foe, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our time together. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Allagan's secrets await, and there is no profit to be had in remaining here. Keep them occupied.
Coward.
It would seem we have no choice.
You must continue on. We will hold them here.
Take the eye. It should still hold enough energy to be of use to you. I shall join you as soon as I am able.
Enough talk! Make haste and stop the Archbishop.
And as you can see, we are now way up here, somewhere not where the rest of them are. And after we speak to Guidance Node here... Guidance Node. Blip, welcome to the Delta Quadrant, where methods are developed for mastering dragons. To this day, the sector is home to live specimens brought over from the southern continent of Mericidia? Truly a testament to the greatness of the Allagan Empire. I wouldn't call that greatness. And that is actually where we're going to leave this video. Leave this video, so we'll pick up from here in the next one. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.